Sawadee Today I'll be talking about if adding a delivery service to Amazon Cafe in rural area a viable business model. This research is being conducted at one Cafe Amazon inside a gas station at Nong Sarai, Pakchong Nakhon Ratchasima, which is a rural area outside of town. This area has relatively low population density, which means that delivery distances is relatively quite far. We are going to find out if adding a delivery service is a viable business model. We start with a promotion of if you order at least 3 cups, the delivery fee is 10 baht for the first 1 to 5 kilometers. And additional kilometers is 5 baht per kilometer, and the way you order is only by line, as you have to submit your location in order for delivery to happen. This menu is available when you order through line, and you can order everything as you would in a traditional Amazon cafe, which also includes some additional snacks which is not listed here. This research was conducted in early September and it ends at 31st October with 106 orders in total in 54 days. So what's the customer group? The majority of the customer group is the household and a small group followed by hotel and office. When it's the time of order, the majority of the orders are made during peak time between 11 to 13:59, followed by during mornings 7 to 10:59. As the orders are being made during peak times, the person delivery must not also have work at the cafe so that they could deliver the product. So we have to hire an additional person to specially handle this. So what's the average order per day? In the first 20 days, there was around 1.8 orders per day, and in the next 20 days, there's about 2.2, and then in the last 14 days, there was only 1.8. So the trend is not clear, and it is relatively too short to actually find trends, as the research wasn't even conducted in 2 months period. So a cost breakdown, there's a small fixed cost before starting, which is the phone and delivery equipment of around 5,000 baht, and a variable cost of a labor 350 baht per day. And we calculate for delivery, which include motorcycle and fuel, for about 20 baht per trip, and internet service is 150 baht per month. So there's also the variable cost in percent, which is coffee. Coffee is around 35%, and non-coffee products are around 70%, but combining, they are roughly around 40%. And there's a franchise fees incentive of 1% and a VAT of 7%. To see if this is profitable, we have to look at our revenue breakdown. That we see that on average of the 54 days, the revenue generated is around 370 baht per day, and the average volume of order is around 167 baht, and the average order per day is around 2 orders per day, but some day can run without any order as well. As we already run the cost, the margin is around 46%, and we have to less the delivery fee of around 20 baht per order. This means that on average, every order we make around 56 baht, or around 110 baht per day. We also have to minus our labor costs and equipment costs of around 358 baht per day, which bring our bottom line profit to a negative 48 baht per day. Let's move our findings. Is this a viable business model for this particular Amazon in rural areas? The short answer is no. And whether or not this business should continue or change its delivery service, the answer is to change to a delivery platform, which we'll discuss a little later. To analyze the cost and profit factors, the answer is that the important factor is to increase customer, which you have to find at least around 7 orders per day, which is more than the average 2 orders per day that we are currently having. How much sale was increased? The answer is around, on average, 337 baht, but a negative 248 baht in profit. So what's the return on investment? It is negative, obviously, and the break even, you need at least 7 orders per day to make a break even. What is the adoption rate of this service that never existed within this area before? So in this rural area, the adoption rate is very slow and it changes very small over 2 month period of time. What are the benefit and the downside of this model? The benefit is that you can reach more customers, but the downside is that it is quite expensive to reach the customers, and which make this unprofitable. But if there is more customer base, we can actually make it profitable. What are the problems encountered? Customers are ordering during peak time, which means that you have to hire an additional person to make deliveries. And for delivery distances is also an important factor because customers live relatively spread around. What are the financial analysis? The key to make this profitable is to increase the number of customer count. One person that we hire additionally can make up to 16 to 20 orders per day. And handling just 2 per day is not viable because there is not enough customer. So looking at our competitors, around Pak Chong area there is a food delivery service called Food Panda, which is rapidly increasing its service area. And more cafe are switching to delivery with Food Panda. It is relatively simple and there's no downside because you can only make profit and cannot make losses. Their margins Food Panda takes is the cuts is around 30-35%. For this particular cafe Amazon, it is suggested to change to a delivery platform, and as they can find more customers obviously and they operate more efficiently. And for other cafe in rural area, it is important to consider that you have enough customer and population density within your area of service, and to keep an eye out for your delivery platform as they expand their coverage. As when your competitors also is on the platform, the customer is more likely to order via the platform than orders directly to your store. This is due to that the platform can offer much more and has more promotions and marketings that they can attract more new customers to.